Hello, this is Brian again. So I've kind of reached a real deep little chasm right here. So I've been following this trail for a while. It appears like it goes around that way. Let's see. Really very sketchy right here. I don't feel like trying to jump across this and eating dirt, if you know what I mean. So could try to propel myself this way. Yeah, this is sketchy as heck. I think what I'm going to do, just think here. I have to pull myself up that. If it were more like rock scrambling, this would be definitely be fine, but those aren't rocks, that's just dirt. Don't have the best upper body strength in the world, but I'm just standing here appreciating the cool breeze that's blowing through this canyon right now. It feels really nice. It just feels awesome. These little places, you got to come to them yourself and experience them. They're really cool little places. Let's see. It's the part of getting up here that's going to suck. Getting down this is going to suck too, but getting up that side, I don't know. I'm going to just appreciate how close we are, how right in smack dab in the middle of suburbia, let alone civilization, but in the middle of suburbia, yeah, we get these awesome little crevices and canyons and nooks. Just so nice and relaxing. It's really peaceful down here. All I hear is air traffic and the buzz of woodland cicadas and birds. I don't even hear traffic. I don't even hear people talking. I think we all should take some time to appreciate this. I don't think I'm going to try to cross there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start heading back. I'm going to try to find Mount Brundage. I'm going to try to find the Mount Brundage trailhead. I'm going to try to find it. I'm going to look for it. I'm going to get back in my car. But I got a little hike ahead of me to get back. So I'll just go ahead and film this portion that I didn't film on the way here. Gets a little more overgrown as you come over this way. Not such a rare, but not extremely common find. Beautiful chaparral bush mallow. This is Malacothamnus fasciculatus fasciculatus. Here, still blooming. There are a few specimens of it along here on this hill. It's a small, weakly woody shrub. Sometimes it can get over your head. Don't we just take some time to appreciate this? There is a rugged aspect to these beautiful little coastal canyons. Well, lizards love them. There's even a little Gooding's black willow down here. A little sapling right there. It's a very fragrant canyon, as most of these are actually. Yeah, the trail gets very narrow, so if you're exploring, just watch where you step. Watch where you step. You pay attention. Got a lot of coyote brush and broom backrest down here. These light green upright shrubs here. Love these often disturbed spaces. You know, the force of water can really churn up the landscape. Really no poison oak until you get up to that spot where I started this clip. I didn't see any poison oak up until there. This is a cool little canyon, I'll tell you that. A lot of Coast Cholla on this side. This is more of the south-facing slope right here. Well, this is kind of facing east. So yeah, this is kind of like a southwest-facing slope, so expect it to be pretty arid on that side. Big old bush right there. That's a Rhamnus crocea. That's a very large spiny redberry. That's a very large one, actually. I think it's one of the largest ones I've ever seen to date. The more I explore, the more I'll find, obviously. That's a pretty large specimen. I think those tend to prefer the south-facing slopes more. There's coyote brush right there. So coyote brush and broombacris mix over here quite a bit. So that's what you got to watch out for. Right there. Little ruts, washouts, and little spots like this. A couple places where this trail washes out and you got to dip down, dip up, dip down, and rise up. Be coming up to those pretty soon. Here we are. It's these two right here. This looks like another neighborhood trail access. First one's pretty easy. Use these little. This one's not that bad. It's usually going down these is a little sketchier. You see over there, that's where I turned to head this way, right by where those trees are. So I made a little headway in this canyon. Looks like another neighborhood access trail there. Also keep my eyes out for coast barrel cactus. These little canyons, they've been known to get established. That's a pretty rare species. It used to be a lot more widespread before the urbanization effect took over. Sometimes on these sunnier slopes here, you'll see them popping out seemingly out of the middle of nowhere, or out from nowhere seemingly. Oh boy. That's why you gotta be careful. Here's that Quercus acutidens again. Much larger leaf than the Dumosas right here. Much larger and slightly bluer cast. Again, hinting at their Engelmann oak parent. I could have sworn I saw this one getting acorns on it somewhere. That right there is an acorn. Those little pieces there, those are acorns. It was even a young coast live oak right there too. So, say there are at least 3 different types of oaks in this little canyon. You can hear the cicadas really buzzing. It's definitely the sound of late spring and summer here. Actually, in a lot of the country. Just hearing those buzzing bugs. And some people think, oh my gosh, those rattlesnakes, be careful. They do sound quite similar. They do sound very similar to rattlesnake. The thing is, though, the closer you get to them, when they stop, the bugs, the closer you get to them, they stop. Rattlesnakes, if they're rattling, their rattling is going to get more intense as you approach. So that's one thing I've learned. I don't know if it picks up on camera, because I've been doing these hikes all spring and early summer, and I don't think I can usually hear them buzzing on the camera too much, but they do sound like rattlesnake rattles, and I've heard a few of those. Obviously, I've had at least a few videos where you could hear the rattlesnake rattle as I encounter one on my hikes. They're almost back at the tree line here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in there and bear right and head back through. I think that bush right there is another spiny redberry. It's really tall. Right there. I love the diversity of foliage here. That's another reason why, as a kid, I loved being here. As an adult, I love being here. I love being surrounded by lots of foliage, diversity of foliage. It just makes the experience that much more interesting. Look at the blooms on this laurel sumac. Late spring and summer, these things come alive with their really small white flowers. And then those are the little drupes, the little fruits, little drupes. Here's some type of prickly pear cactus. It's not one of our natives, I'm almost certain of that. I wonder if it's a ficus indica. There's another ficus indica in there under that tall laurel sumac. One thing though, temperatures are relatively comfortable, but it's very balmy. And I'm actually drenched in sweat right now. It's not even hot out, it's just very balmy, kind of humid. When the breeze blows, then it feels great because it helps dry it. Since it's so humid out, it's kind of hard to cool off. Like I said, another little poplar tree right here. I think this is a black poplar right here. Don't think that's a Fremont cottonwood. I think it's Populus nigra. Sometimes those will come down here and get established. Yeah. Now there are some big scrub oaks over there. Some of those are huge. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm coming back up this way. Heading back towards Mount Alifan. There's the old scrub oak forest over there that I was visiting during clip number 1. Oh yeah, this little spot of laurel sumac right here. Ah, man, these are such beautiful shrubs. I love our natives. I think I'm gonna go try to find Mount Brundage. Try to find it and see if I can go down that trail. I think that trail's more established. I don't think it's be as sketchy as this one. Alright. There we are. Approaching my car. Right up there. Here's Mount Alifan. Thanks for watching. Now time to go try to find the other staging area. So this will do it for this mini series. Do a new series for Mount Brundage. If I could find the darn thing. While you're here, right under the scrub oak, pick some grapes for a trailside snack. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on my next adventure.